After you edit a video, how much time do you say goes into promoting it?
Oh, man.
On social channels and just like trying to get views on it, as opposed to just like creating.
The following video is a part of a 6-part series with Anthony Bludgett, where we talk about the trials and tribulations of being a small creator. Now, I don't live under a rock. After personally interviewing people on my podcast that are successful entrepreneurs, I'm talking millionaires, happy, wealthy, successful people, there is no substitute for finding a mentor in the material that you want to succeed in. They are much further along in the process, and they have so much more perspective on what you need to do to succeed. That being said, both Anthony and myself are small creators. When this was recorded, I had less than 500 subscribers. So my hope for this series is to use these discussions as a sounding board. And maybe in the comments section, we can have a discussion about the trials and tribulations that all of us small creators are facing to help each other become better creators for our communities. So if you're into this kind of thing, definitely give me a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you're so inclined. Here we go.
So my creating is much greater than the actual time marketing it.
Yep.
Right? I've been doing this for a little while, so I kind of have like my marketing down. In the beginning, my marketing was much higher. My marketing strategy for that was to build an audience that built my audience retention up to get to the point where my videos can rank in SEO.
Yeah.
And now that it's ranking in SEO with my watch time being like 70 to 80% per video.
That's
like,
crazy. That is crazy. That's awesome, man.
It takes a lot of thought. It takes a lot of like practice and like paying attention to graphs and stuff like that. My videos are ranking against stuff like TED Talks and these
awesome.
massive channels, right? So now that my videos are ranking, I'm able to take a step back from the marketing, right? Because now the marketing is almost done in camera. Right?
Yeah.
So my focus now is SEO. How do I maximize the exposure, maximize the potential that someone's gonna come across this video? I'll post everything natively though. If I'm gonna post a video on Facebook, I'm gonna post the whole video on Facebook. Because to me, it's not just about building your YouTube channel.
Yep, that's the Gary V technique. It's or like I like how what Ryan Serhant says, expand always in all ways. So you take all of your content, regardless of where it is, you eliminate the friction of people going to, say you're on Facebook and then you go click on a video. You don't want to have to go over to YouTube to do it. You stay on Facebook. Like what you were saying earlier with the dopamine, the 3-second view, whatever, you get so much more gratification from like views on Facebook because like a view counts for so much or like less time.
Yeah, and if you're trying to do this for a living, you have to realize like when you reach out to companies, you have to pitch yourself. And if I'm able to say, I have 100 views on YouTube, where I'm able to say, collectively, my videos get on average 2,000 views.
Boom. That's the key. That's the key.
You know what I mean? Who's gonna want to work with me?
Yep.
The door is much greater because I was a realtor, and one thing you learn is points of contact. It takes 7 points of contact to build recognition. It takes 12 to get a sale. These companies, these people don't care where this point of contact came from. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, an eyeball, a mind, a person is that.
Attention.
Attention is what they're looking for, right? I'm gonna be a full-time creator, 100%, no doubt in my mind. I don't know if it's gonna be because of YouTube or I'm gonna start doing movies. I don't know where this is gonna go, but I know I'm gonna be a full-time creator. And part of that is this is a business. And you have to kind of understand that there's a business side to it. One of the ways to actually make a living full-time is through sponsorships and is through like these things that you have to kind of position yourself in a way that if you decide to cross that line, if you decide to do that, you can. You know what I mean? That's one reason you don't hear me cussing and like all these things,
exactly.
Right? Exactly. I don't feel like me not cussing is not being genuine to who I am. Right? I'm still Anthony whether I say an F-bomb or not. Right? That doesn't define me. So was it for me not to put the F-bomb in a video?
It just takes practice not to do at least from my standpoint.
If for each their own. It's just for me, for my brand, you're not gonna see me cracking open a bunch of beer and chugging it. You know what I mean? You're not gonna see me like cursing all over the place. Like you may see me jump out of an airplane, but you may also see me just getting a cup of coffee with a friend. Like I'm all about finding that joy and that appreciating like the large and the small things in life. Like you don't have to have like this crazy lifestyle to have meaning or to be able to like deliver, provide value, you know,
to other people.
Because part of it is like you have a responsibility. If you have any kind of audience to set realistic expectations, right? And unfortunately, life isn't on a yacht for 99% of us, like all the time, you know?
Would it be a lot cooler if it was?
It sure would be. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
so
exactly.
For me at least, my goal is to like present life what it really is like, you know? Like right now I'm posting about Switzerland, or I'm also posting about just running around trying to figure out how to do a collab with a friend.
Yep.
Like it's just realistic stuff. And yeah, life has these crazy moments, but it also has really mundane, almost like, is this even worth posting moments?
Yeah.
But there's a message in everything.
Yeah.
You know?
I think what really gets the good content creators past that block is the finding what you need to say, or finding some sort of value to provide in those mundane moments.
Yeah.
Which this guy has. Check out his channel.
Thank you for watching. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. Click the video in the middle for the next part in the series, where Anthony and I talk about creating with intent and valuing other people's time.